Today we'll be talking about the right way to do online marketing. This is Sami Tan, and this topic will be subdivided into three subtopics: niche marketing, direct selling online, and indirect marketing. Now let's go to niche marketing. When we talk about online marketing, what do you mean? O anong ibig mong sabihin kung sinabi mong online marketing? Most people will mean something like this. Something like Amazon, eBay, Lazada, or OLX. It also means something like this. You sell stuff in Facebook, you sell t-shirt, cameras, house and lot, and you practically sell anything under the sun. Nowadays, if you have a business, especially if you're a big brand, and if you're not online, you don't exist. Because online marketing has become the big thing. Now, why go online? If you have a business, you want to go online because it levels the playing field in advertising. To tell you the truth, most big players like the big companies doesn't know how to do online marketing. They are also new in the field. That is why it levels the playing field in advertising. There are many small companies that do better social media marketing than the big companies. So these small companies look very big online. Now it's also the most cost-effective way to connect to your loyal customer because if you know how to do proper social media marketing, the ad cost is very low. It increases your reach by word of mouth exponentially. Now what do you mean by this? No? This is a chart of the what we call circle of influence. If this is you in the middle, mag-isa ka lang, you have your hot market. Ano yung hot market? These are people who are your close friends who can go to your house and open your refrigerator and take anything out. Now, how many people do you know in your hot market? Isa, dalawa, sampu. Let's include your relatives, maybe 20. Now, how many people do you know in your warm market? The warm market are people that are your friends, you know them, and they know you, but you're not very close. Maybe 300, 500, or let's say 1,000. How about your friends of friends? Ito, marami na ito, libo-libo na. And how about the cold market, bilyones na. In the olden times, kung gusto mo makilala ang iyong friends of friends, anong dapat mangyari? You have to wait for a Christmas party or an event. And then during those events, introduce ka ng hot or warm market mo to their friends, and that's the only time you get to know them. So that process takes very long. Nowadays, you have access to your friends' friend of friend list by just friending them in Facebook. By just showing them your email list, they're able to find your friends and their friends. So this is the type of leverage that we don't have in the past, no? The name of the game is connection. When we talk about connection, what do you mean? We mean that people must know, like, and trust you. So if people know you, they don't like you, you don't have a connection. If people know you, they don't trust you, you still don't have a connection. By connection, we mean that you have to get people to know, like, and trust you, and that's the only time they will even consider buying from you. If you know the rule of 7, it takes at least 7 exposure to a brand before someone decides to take action. So you have to be patient. If it's the first time that they've heard of your brand, it will take at least 6 other times before they even consider taking some form of action. So you need to be giving them video material, reading material, magazines, or other things for them to be exposed to your brand. Now, how social media affects your business. Let's watch this video.
More than half of the human race is under 30 years old. They have never known life without the internet. Guess how they feel about social media. Last year, 1 in 6 marriages were between people who met through social media. 1/3 of women 18 to 34 check Facebook when they first wake up, even before going to the bathroom. 95% of millennials have joined a social network. And those are your consumers, co-workers, CEOs, decision makers. 81% of B2B companies have accounts on social media sites. 93% of all business buyers are social media advocates. Radio took 38 years to reach 50 million users. Television took 13 years to reach 50 million users. The Internet took 4 years to reach 50 million users. 850 million monthly active Facebook users. 1+ million websites have integrated with Facebook in various ways. 77% of B2C companies and 43% of B2B companies acquired customers from Facebook. Facebook added 100 million users in less than 9 months. If Facebook were a country, it would be the third most populated in the world. More than 25 million pieces of content are shared each month in social media websites. Minutes spent on Facebook per month. It is 500 billion. LinkedIn receives almost 12 million unique visitors per day. Executives from all Fortune 500 companies are on LinkedIn. There are more than 600 million search on Twitter every day. Top 3 countries in terms of the number of Twitter accounts. 34% of marketers have generated leads using Twitter. 77% of Fortune Global 100 companies have a Twitter account. Pinterest hit 10 million US monthly unique visitors faster than any independent sites in history. 2,702.2% increase in total unique visitors since May 2011. 69% of online consumers who visit Pinterest have found an item they've bought or wanted to buy. 25% of Fortune Global 100 companies have Pinterest accounts. Google Plus has 500 million plus registered users. 48% of Fortune Global 100 companies are now on Google Plus. 40% of marketers use Google Plus. 70% users want to learn more about Google Plus. 67% users plan on increasing Google Plus activities. 24 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute. There are 2 billion videos viewed each day on YouTube. YouTube uses the same bandwidth now that the entire internet used in year 2000. You would need to live 1,000 years to watch all the videos currently on YouTube. Traditional media depends on intercepting the consumers, cutting through clutter, getting attention. It is no longer about shouting the loudest. Only 14% of consumers trust advertising. 78% trust peer recommendation. Today, people get their information online. Social media is the new way of thinking and marketing. It is all about building a dialogue with your customers, co-workers, potential hires. Still don't think social media will affect your business? It already has.
So you can see how important online marketing is, particularly social media marketing. It has impacted a lot of companies and industry. If you are doing business in any form, you need to make learning online marketing your top priority in the next 7 years, otherwise you will really be left behind. The first step to learning online marketing is to understand terminology or synchronize your understanding of online lingo. This is the biggest problem. Many people are intimidated when they hear online lingo. They get paralyzed with fear because there's so many online lingo. Sa totoo lang, many people are doing marketing online that doesn't know anything about marketing nor direct selling. The people who are very successful in marketing online are not direct sellers. That is why they invent terminology. They tell you things that I'm not selling or we are not selling. We will teach you not to sell. But the mere fact that a goods is sold or transferred ownership, that process is called selling. Because they don't understand selling, they start inventing their own different lingo. Now, to understand the terminology, we have to go back to the oldest lingo, and that is direct selling and marketing. Direct selling is the process of connecting with prospect. In connecting, we already define this as people must know, like, and trust you. In online marketing lingo, it's called marketing or outbound telemarketing. No? These are like the Citibank people who calls your phone every week. Those are outbound marketing. Indirect selling, copying best practices is essential. Now, in marketing, marketing is very different from direct selling. Marketing is prospecting in direct selling lingo. It is the process of qualifying and disqualifying suspect. And in online marketing lingo, it's called inbound marketing. In marketing, copying is a crime. Anything you put out in the internet is intellectual property. No matter how ugly it is or how disorganized, if somebody puts out something in the internet and you copy it, it's called plagiarism. So there are copyright laws which protect people and their content in the internet. No? So copying marketing material is a crime. Now the problem is this: no, there are many direct sellers that are marketing when they should be direct selling, and they are direct selling when they should be marketing. When you go to a function like a Rotary Club meetings and you start giving out your card and saying, "Hello, I'm Samitan, and this is what I do." Okay, are you marketing or are you direct selling? You are marketing. If you go out in the MRT and start giving out flyers, are you marketing or are you direct selling? That is marketing. When you do marketing, you're just qualifying, disqualifying suspect. You don't have high expectation. You don't expect to be presenting to people. You're just letting people know that you exist and you have such services. No? When you are doing marketing, you should not be direct selling. And when you are direct selling, you should not be doing marketing. Because when you do marketing, when you're direct selling, you confuse the prospect. No? And instead of closing them, you might end up just doing marketing. To understand online lingo, you just need to understand this process, the direct selling process and the marketing process. Then you can cut through all the clutter and understand what they mean. Because in online lingo, they invented some very classy description of marketing, like, for example, attraction marketing or magnetic sponsoring, but they mean the same thing. Just remember, when you are in the process of connecting with prospect, that is direct selling, and the process of qualifying this and disqualifying suspect, that is marketing. Now, what I can tell you is what I do online. What I do is I do niche marketing by direct selling and indirect marketing online. Let's go first to niche marketing. Niche marketing is focusing on a market and only a segment of that market, and then specializing in that segment and to be viewed as an authority in that segment. This is the example of my Facebook page. It's called Super Nutrition for Kids, and my tagline is Smarter, Healthier Kids. As you can see, I have 33,000 followers. And in my Facebook, I try to build a community of millennials who have small children and who is interested in having smarter, healthier kids. But in order to be viewed as an authority, I don't only produce a Facebook page. I also do other things. Like, for example, I organize feeding programs at least once a year. We go with our distributors and we give out gifts and feeding to children of different places, different communities. I also do connections with groups like Aloha, which is into abacus and mental arithmetic. Here we co-sponsor one of their competition, their annual competitions, no? And we gave a taste of our product to all the kids before they start their competition. We let parents know that we exist and we have there's such a product that will help in children getting smarter and healthier. We also connected and partner with Learning Time. This is a company that sells specialized books. We also go on open houses, no, among special learning centers and schools. This is a gathering of SPED teachers in one of the annual conferences. We sponsor a booth, no, and gave free tasting and flyering in order to introduce SPED teachers to our products. And here is a community of homeschoolers. So we do all these activities and get exposure so that people get to know us and consider us an authority when it comes to nutrition and peak eating. Now, why niche marketing? Before I was doing niche marketing, I was trying to target so many markets. I made flyers for losing weight, I made flyers for cholesterol, for lowering blood sugars, etc. and etc. So I ended up with so many unused flyers in my house. When I started to niche market, I only have one flyers that I use for so many years. So I get to reuse and recycle my marketing collaterals. I get to specialize and becomes an expert in that market. No? I just answer the same questions over and over again. I develop a deeper bond with the people from that market. And then you are viewed as an expert or an authority. People comes to you instead of you going to them. So this is the reason why I would recommend doing niche market. This ends this part of our training. Just go to our next training, which is direct selling online.